there for you and life's daily miracles.
Who's the best? This guy is.
State Farm agents Robbie, Leon Meat, and Linda Collins and Slidell are there for you. Call to start saving today.
Jack Nicklaus once said, "There is no room in your mind for negative thoughts. The busier you keep yourself with the particulars of shot assessment and execution, the less chance your mind has to dwell on the emotional. This is sheer intensity."
It's the cool, crisp feel of an autumn afternoon. The smell of burgers sizzling on tailgates. The brassy sounds of a marching band. And the roar of a mighty throng of fans. This is football in the Southland, a grand tradition of gridiron greatness, where raw recruits make their bids to rise above the deeds of yesterday's heroes. It's here that legends are born and stories unfold of triumphant victories and despairing defeats. This is Southland football, where helmet meets helmet, pad meets pad, and with a lot of sweat and a little luck, a pigskin makes it into the promised land. This is no dance contest. This is butt-kicking, bulldog, smash-mouth football in the finest tradition of the game. There is no better way to spend a Saturday afternoon. It's Southland football, for crying out loud. Now get out there and live it!
Continue from the Hall of Champions on the Southeastern Louisiana Sports Report, presented by State Farm. For our final Hall of Famer, it's been a very long and interesting journey. Andy Smith grew up in England and was then recruited to play for the Southeastern Louisiana Lions. He became a three-time All-Southland Conference selection and a Ping All-American, making himself one of the best players in green and gold history.
Well, I'd never heard of Hammond, and I'd heard of Louisiana and New Orleans, but honestly I couldn't tell you whether each one was a city or a state. So, I mean, Southeastern had and still has a very good golf program, so it was kind of a no-brainer. I had a good friend that was here before, the year before me. It was, like I say, a no-brainer to come here, and I'm glad I did. It was a great decision.
And just what were your first impressions? So many people, when they first get to South Louisiana, such an interesting indoctrination to things they had never seen before. Right. And that's for somebody maybe even living in the north half of the state. South Louisiana is a completely different world. What about coming from England to South Louisiana?
I mean, South Louisiana was very different for me. The heat, the humidity took a long time to get used to. Obviously, you never really get used to it, but yeah, it was very different. But it was also it was great. I really enjoyed it. So.
And all of that, we wouldn't be here today if you didn't, when you got over here, do extremely well. Getting up to the top and being named a Ping All-American, where's that rank among all your accomplishments, not just in golf but in life?
Yeah, no, that's great, because that shows that you didn't just do well for one day or 1 week. That shows you did well for a whole year. So that was fantastic to have that consistency for the entire year.
Let's fast forward to today and the Hall of Fame induction. What does this mean to you to go among all of these greats in line history?
Oh, it's fantastic to think that other people thought that highly of me. I didn't always think that highly of myself, so for other people to think that is fantastic. I mean, it's a great honor, it really is.
And let's tell people what you're doing now, living in Mandeville. What's your life like nowadays?
Golf professional at Beauchene, been married for 5 years. We've got a 2-year-old daughter, so living the dream, as they say.
The 2010-2011 Southeastern golf team finished just one shot behind Louisiana Tech at the Squire Creek Invitational in Shudrint. The second-place finish was the Lions' best of this young season. Horacio Leon led the way for Southeastern, earning an individual victory and finishing 7 strokes better than his nearest competitor. It was the first collegiate win for the native of Santiago, Chile.
I felt I was playing good. I have a good summer. I qualified for nationwide tour event, and that gave me a lot of confidence. And my brother came in town last week, and we put a good practice session, and everything seems that was okay, and it was my time to win, I guess.
The Lions had several solid performances at the top of their lineup. Germany's Philip Westerman was 3 over par, good enough for 5th place. But like the rest of his teammates, he wishes he could have deleted a couple of strokes and picked up a win in North Louisiana.
Yeah, he's just right. I mean, just one shot over 3 days, or basically 3 rounds of golf, that's not much, and of course we're very disappointed that it was just one shot. We should have won that. But he's right, there's just 1 round missing. That's gonna help us a lot, and we'll be up there. We would have won that tournament. So yeah, everyone can improve a little bit here and there, but I think we're a good group together. We want to do better, and I think if everyone works on it, then we should do.
To play well as an individual, but the main goal is compete as a team. We are ranked as a team. Individual is obviously good, but it doesn't affect. It's not what we're here for. We are here to just put Southeastern on the top of those leaderboards, and the team is good. Is playing good. We've just been struggling a little bit with the 5 and 4 scores, and it's been okay. We're gonna be hopefully in LSU we can play good and then make our minds up together for the spring semester.
The Lions just have 1 tournament left on the fall schedule. It's the David Toms Intercollegiate, hosted by LSU at the Country Club of Louisiana. That's October 18th and 19th. The Southeastern cross-country team made the short trip to Baton Rouge for the LSU Invitational and saw its top star come away with an individual victory. The men's race included opponents from Houston, Tulane, Louisiana Lafayette, Louisiana Monroe, and homestanding LSU, but the best among all of those student athletes was Southeastern senior Henry Rop.
To have a Southeastern athlete compete among the likes of SEC and WAC and some other conferences that were represented there is a big showing. This is his 2nd win of the season. He's just having the senior year that we had hoped he would have.
Standout freshman Joseph LaGrange also earned a top 10 finish, coming in 8th place. He's a product of Baton Rouge's Redemptorist High School and already has shown that he'll be something special on the collegiate level. The morning started with the women's race, and Southeastern had several nice performances there as well. None better than Naomi Geruto, who needed just under 22 minutes to cover 6K. It was the first test at that distance the same teams will see at the Southland Conference Championship meet.
Just the women's team in general had an outstanding meet. I'd say about 90% of them PR'd, ran their fastest time that day. The kids that returned from last year have made some tremendous improvements. And we're looking to be in the top half of the conference and at the end of the month.
I think if we have a great meet, we have an opportunity to be 3rd or 4th if things play out. If things play out even better for us, then obviously we might be a top 3 team. So it's a good move from where we were last year.
Southeastern has 1 regular season meet remaining. The Lions will travel to Clinton, Mississippi for the Choctaw Open on October 16th. Then the Southland Conference Championships fall in Beaumont, Texas, home of the Lamar Cardinals. That's October 28th. The Lions hope to be competing in the NCAA Regionals in Waco, Texas on November 13th.
Excuse me, your change.
It's nice to know you can trust people. State Farm is counting on it. They want you to talk to your neighbors, then call a State Farm agent, find out how you can get discounts up to 40%. See, State Farm insures 40 million drivers. That's more than Geico and Progressive combined.
Then call State Farm agent C.J. Ladner or David Bryan.
Are you looking for fieldstone, any size? Flagstone, blue, brown, pink. Boulders, 20 pounds to 4,000 pounds. All natural veneer stone, no fake stone here. What about mulch? Bed mix, sand, gravel, limestone? We also provide landscape and hardscape services. Kenyon here with Prime Cut. Come by and check out our outdoor showroom. Give us a call today, 225-209-0945.
First Guaranty Bank is the bank for CD rates that rock. Come in now and get 2.5% APY for a 2-year CD, up to 3.25% APY for a 5-year CD. And you know what else rocks? Banking that's easy. Open a free checking account today and start paying your bills online. Put away the stamp. Our online bill pay is secure, fast, and easy. First Guaranty Bank is more than just a bank. We're your neighbors in the community. We are First Guarantee Bank, the relationship bank.
In today's business environment, you can't wait days for your computer guy to finally show up. You need a virtual IT department provided by RAM Computer Services.
We don't have to wait because RAM can remote access our computers in a matter of minutes. Thank you, RAM, for keeping Janikin and Gulf Coast region up and running since 2003.
If your computer's in a jam, call RAM today at 985-345-1548. Open until 6 p.m. weekdays and 10 to 5 on Saturday in front of Walmart in Hammond. Find us on the web at ramcs.com.
Hi, I'm Lori Davis-Jones, women's basketball coach here at Southeastern Louisiana University. And today, you're going to learn from the Lady Lions. We're going to work on form shooting today and all the things that you can do with or without a basketball. We're going to talk about B, balanced with the basketball, balanced over your body, eyes on your target, elbow under the basketball, and F is the follow through, B-E-E-F, an easy way to remember. You always follow through from your toes to your tips. Several things that you can do that we start our basketball practice with, or we start with grooving our shot. And the purpose is to get close to the goal, use your correct shooting hand and the right technique with your beat, balance, eyes, elbow, and follow through. And your goal is to eventually work your way back to the free throw line without touching the rim. Then you're going to move on into partner shooting or TV shooting. You get a partner and you actually can watch TV on the floor. And you're going to have the ball in shooting position and you're going to shoot up in the air to your partner. Then the next thing that you can do is you can stand up and shoot with your partner. Up in the air, holding your follow through, letting the ball bounce in front of them. And then the last thing that you can do without the goal is working on your footwork, where you groove and you catch all together in one motion. And y'all, those are just some of the drills that we here at Southeastern use to get ready for our season. Back to you, Chris.
Thanks, Coach. In our next episode, we'll have full previews of the women's and men's basketball programs. I'm Chris Mycoskie. Go green, go gold, go Lions.